Korey wants us to give Jordyn a round of applause for showing up on time and not stopping halfway down the aisle to do a last-minute task. So let's give her a round of applause for getting down here. So, do you guys want to hold hands? What's better for you? Yeah? And if it feels awkward, then you don't have to do that either. Yeah. So welcome to the wedding ceremony of Jordyn and Korey, where Korey gets to pick the very best drop from the cellars. They are so thankful that you've joined them today, and while we're sad some people couldn't make the journey, that does mean there's going to be a little extra alcohol at the reception, so we will have a drink or three on their tab. Now, my name is Daniel Del Borrello, and I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. As you can see, I'm not your typical old lady celebrant. And the bride and groom have heard and approved today's ceremony. Korey wanted today to be funny as he thinks he is, so knowing that we've got the all clear, feel free to have a laugh with them as we hear some of the funny parts of their relationship as well as the romantic stuff too. Laughing does make you 70% more attractive to the opposite sex, so Korey must have laughed a lot because he's definitely batting. Okay. Now, Jordyn said these guys work so well because Korey is not afraid to pull her up whenever he thinks she's wrong. Luckily, in the last 10 years, that hasn't had to happen. She'll also let him know when he's wrong too, which is more often than not, which is the secret to a successful relationship by the look of things. In all seriousness, these guys are best mates. They can tell each other anything, and they've built a connection of trust, fun, and safety. When I asked them what was unique about their relationship, they claim that even after all these years, they are a couple that actually like spending time together. They support each other just as much as they take the piss out of each other, and have a relationship built on the foundation of a 10-year friendship. Talk about a man getting out of the friend zone. Korey had to put in a 10-year apprenticeship to escape it. Now, it all began bonding over late nights at the Narrogin Inn, or the Narry, where Korey would get his big balls in whenever he was up against her while playing pool. Korey had started working there so they'd have games once they finished their shift. Now, Jordyn was the manager and in charge of Korey, so not much has changed. She was his boss then and his boss now, and she still has his balls in her pocket. Korey reckons that he deliberately played badly so the games went longer and he could chalk up spending some more time with her, but Jordyn said he was just shit at pool. Jordyn's first proper memory of him was when her boss Hayley called her over to meet the new guy. She remembers meeting a tall, lanky dude who she didn't think much of at the time, but they became friends pretty quickly. Korey, on the other hand, told me his first memory of her was her smile and her boobs. So whether it was pool or not, all he could remember is racks. And this is why I tell you guys they've heard the ceremony and approved it, you know. So, many hours of racking up together in a wholesome way resulted playing pool resulted in them getting to know each other pretty intimately. Once the stars aligned, Korey picked up on his cue to ask her out. And Jordyn claimed she would have been just as happy staying in at his house, but it was nice to be taken out. With a surname like Sellers, you do have to wine and dine it. Now, after a successful first date, they arrived back at Dane's house, where Korey let the inner horn dog out and made the move for their first kiss, making the night go from good at Dane's to Great Danes, sharing puppy love. That was a stretch, but we got there. They both agreed that after their first date, they felt that they didn't want to be with anybody else. They've barely left each other's side since and love doing life together. Jordyn fell in love with how much Korey can make her laugh, even if she doesn't want to. Although it hurts her to admit it, she thinks he is funny. She loves his sense of humour and his brains. No matter what he's doing, if she needs him, he'll drop everything for her and make sure that she's supported and safe. She loves that he is loyal to a fault and will always help people out, which she unapologetically uses to her advantage when her mum needs something doing. But most of all, he's an incredible dad to Kobe and Hallie. He'll surprise her with flowers for no reason and loves buying her gifts, and she's especially thankful for the car. So he's not only a great father, but an even better daddy. For Korey, he fell in love with everything about Jordyn. He's a number one fan and supporter, and she'll always back him in no matter what dumb shit he is doing. He loves how caring she is, and she'll always put others before herself. He was so head over heels for her before they were even together that he surprised her at the airport before she left on a holiday. She had checked in, and he was checking her out. From then, they both had extra carry-on emotional baggage. Korey appreciates how Jordyn is always there for him and supports him, even when he doesn't always deserve it. It's that unconditional love that made proposing the easiest next step ever. When he bent the knee, all of Jordyn's Christmases had come at once, mainly because Korey and his mate had made a pact to propose at 7:30 on Christmas morning. Thanks to the Fellowship of the Ring, Korey made sure that Jordyn was out of bed at 7:15 instead of 8 a.m, so she started the morning pretty pissed off, letting out her inner Grinch. Now, to add to her frustration, when she walked into the lounge room, Korey had told Rory to sit in her spot so he could propose properly and had Kobe in his spot waiting for presents. Normally, she'd hand out the presents herself, but this was all by design so Korey could include everyone. He made her sit without moving the kids and starting handing gifts out himself. When there were no more left, Kobe stood in front of the Christmas tree and pulled out a square box from his hoodie. Again, this kind of agitated Jordyn because they had agreed they wouldn't get each other anything. Thinking it was a necklace or an earring, she begrudgingly unwrapped it. Once she saw the ring, she turned to see Korey on one knee, just FaceTiming his mate to check if he should still go ahead with it. No, with the ring, and her mood instantly flipped to joy as she agreed to marry him. So, from Christmas bells to wedding rings, we're going to make this official. Here we go, this is the government warning, here we go. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. That's good, it's going to be easier for the ring when your hands are sweaty. So these are the I do's, so the response is I do. All right. Korey, do you promise to love Jordyn as much as you love Dino nuggets? Keep helping the people that she dobs you in for. Let her cook as long as it's not with the shit bits of the chicken breast. Keep being her number one supporter and always be the loving, handsome and funny partner she's fallen in love with from this point forward.
I do.
Yeah. Jordyn, do you promise to love Korey as much as you love doing tasks when you're already late? Let him have the first week of February for his motivation. Turn your phone off silent so you can answer it when you send him an errand. Always be there for him and continue to be the supportive, beautiful and on-time partner he has fallen in love with from this day forward.
I do.
We got that on-time bit on camera. So we're about to do the vows. Do you know who wants to go first? Yeah. You won rock, paper, scissors? Oh, nice. All right. Awesome. Sweet. So I'm going to give Korey his vows, printed in size 28, and yeah. So he's going to read. I'll give him the microphone. We'll give him a clap for public speaking, and then do we have the rings as well? I didn't check that. Yeah, you got them. All right, cool. So Kobe, once that's done, we're going to hand the ring over, and we'll put the ring on like a finishing move. Then we'll do it again.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Korey Ramsden, take you, Jordyn Elise Sellers, to be my lawful wedded wife. Jordyn, from the first time I saw your smile, I knew that one day you'd be the person I know for the rest of my life. You supported me through absolutely everything I do, even a lot of things you probably should have stepped in and stopped. We have built an amazing life together, and you have given me so much. A beautiful daughter, Hallie, a loving home that's always happy and full of laughter, but most of all, for me, you've loved Kobe as your own son. For that, I cannot thank you enough. You've given me so much over the years. You've shown me how a real relationship is, and you've shown me what unconditional love is. You've also shown me that some people don't cut the gross white bits off the chicken breast, which is why you're not allowed to cook chicken for me unsupervised anymore. I promise to love you, support you, and always encourage you, even if it means saying, no babe, now is a fantastic time to clean your fish tank, when we're already 20 minutes late for lunch. Jordyn, you're my best friend and my favourite person in the world. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Alright, so, yeah, you take Jordyn's ring, yep. And left hand. Yeah, so go left hand, yep. So this is locking it in like a promise. Like a vow almost, guys. Yeah. Alright, first one's on. Big round of applause. Nice work. We're going to do the exact same thing.
Just smaller writing.
This means there's more of it.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Jordyn Elise Sellers, take you, Korey Ramsden, to be my lawful wedded husband. Who would have thought that 16 years ago, when we first met at the Narry, we'd be standing here today? Although I knew you were special back then, I never imagined that one day you'd be the person I'd be building my whole life with. I don't really remember how it happened, but I do remember the way you made me feel. Somewhere between those late nights, terrible games of pool, and bad jokes, I started falling for you. Life had other plans at the time, and we spent a few years going about our own lives before finding our way back to each other. The morning after our first date, I didn't want to leave, because waking up next to you felt like I had finally come home. You make me feel safe, seen, and completely loved. You're my calm when things aren't going right, and you're my go-to person for absolutely everything. You make it impossible to stay mad at you, with your quick wit and seriously inappropriate humour that always makes me laugh even when it shouldn't. I admire your loyalty and I respect the man you are. Honest, thoughtful, hardworking, devoted and steady. You're an incredible dad and I love the way you put us, Kobe, Hallie and I, above everything else. Most importantly, you're my favourite person, my greatest comfort and the place my heart calls home. I love you for everything you are. I promise to always be there for you as your biggest supporter, your teammate and your best friend. In 50 years' time, I still want to be laughing with you using paper, scissors, rock to make decisions and just loving this life we've built because there's no one else I can imagine doing it with. I love you.
Just got to get you to say the legal bit. Thank you. Oh, sweet. Awesome. Wicked. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, all right. Locked in? There we go. Massive round of applause. Both of them are sorted. Now.
Sure.
Yeah, cool. So the next bit we're going to do is sign the paperwork, but we need 2 witnesses.
So we've actually chosen our witnesses and they are Steve and Cara.
So Steve and Cara, are you both over 18? All right, sweet, we can sign it. So I'll meet you at the signing table. We're going to have some music going, 5 minutes to stretch your legs, and then we'll come back and see these guys hook up in public. So let's give them a round of applause and we'll meet you back here. So, we're ready to go? Good to go, here we go. Our beautiful newlyweds are proudest of building the life that they have together. They have 2 businesses, a house and 2 beautiful kids. In the future, they wish to keep powering along the path that they've forged for themselves and stay as happy as they are now. So I'll get their song just softly so they can kiss, not awkwardly, to silence. So we got the music going just softly underneath. It's such a great kiss song. Honestly, you'll never see a song being kissed to like this. Have you got it going there? I'm just going to build. There we go. So, from your first kiss at Dane's house to Daniel Del be marrying you, Korey, I invite you for the first time as her husband to kiss the bride. Ladies and gents, please be upstanding as I present for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Ramsden! Congratulations, guys. Woo! And give it up for their support team as well.